tell no one who I am. That's the way to survive.
Based on a true story, 12 Years a Slave is a movie about an African-American freeman who in 1841 was snatched off the streets of Washington and sold into slavery.
How you feel now?
In her review, Manohla Dargis writes, 12 Years a Slave is an argument about American slavery that both reveals it as a system and demolishes its canards, myths, and cherished symbols. There are no messages, wagging fingers, or final act summations or sermons.
Master brought you here to work, that's all.
Mr. McQueen's method is more effective and subversive because of its primarily old-fashioned Hollywood-style engagement.
Any more, I'll earn you 100 lashes.
Director Steve McQueen keeps everything moving so fluidly and efficiently that you're too busy worrying about the main character, Solomon Northup, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, to linger long in the emotions and ideas that the movie churns up. The genius of 12 Years a Slave is its insistence on banal evil and on terror that seeped into souls, bound bodies, and reaped an enduring, terrible price.
Shall be beaten with many strides.
Yeah, he's good, yeah.
It's a fake.
All right, we talk about it. It's impossible.
People believe what they want to believe. Because the guy who made this was so good that it's real to everybody. And who's the master? The painter or the forger?
Directed by David O. Russell, American Hustle is loosely based on the Abscam scandal from the late 1970s. In her review, Manohla Dargis writes, American Hustle giddily embraces the excesses of its era, though it's a farce that speaks as well to this tarnished age. All the shiny surfaces also suggest a world in which everyone is anxious to shake off the post-Vietnam War, post-Watergate funk. Everyone is a fake, and everyone wears a mask. And then there's Irving and Sydney.
Is that the Kelton on your bracelet?
The con artists, played by Christian Bale and Amy Adams.
Play your part.
Fine.
They may have to do the hustle, but they'll be doing it together.
We gotta get over on all these guys.
It's got to be the best we've ever done.
Explorer's been hit. Explorer, do you read?
Gravity is a 3D movie about the struggle for survival in terrible, rapidly changing circumstances. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, as our eyes adjust to the vast darkness, we detect movement that is recognizably human and hear familiar voices. Astronauts, movie stars Sandra Bullock and George Clooney in spacesuits.
Terrific.
The main challenge facing the director Alfonso Cuarón is not visualizing the unimaginable so much as overcoming the audience's assumption that we've seen it all before. Mr. Cuarón succeeds by tethering almost unfathomably complex techniques, both digital and analog, to a simple narrative. Gravity is less science fiction spectacle than a Jack London tale in orbit. The standard for a movie like this one is not realism, but coherence. Every true outlaw has a code. The laws of physics are no exception, and Mr. Cuarón violates them with ingenious and exuberant rigor.